Hello, check it out. I actually did an astrology reading, and so I set up my desk to look all professional. And so I thought, hey, why don't I just do a quick reading before I go out of town? So sorry I haven't been just on top of the readings this week, past couple weeks. I've been really bogged down with my Pentacles life. I am a bookkeeper, and so I just had a lot of stuff to do for work. And so unfortunately this fun stuff has to it's a little bit lower down on the totem pole. But I am here today and I'm going to do a reading for Pisces. I found my die, and I have kids, right? And they like to go through my stuff, and sometimes they don't put the stuff away. So they were going through one of my trinket drawers I have on my dresser, and they left their drawer open after they went through it. Bad bunny. But luckily they did, because I saw my die were in there, and as soon as I saw them in there, I remembered putting them in there. And I just have not been able to find them since I started reading again. I think I did the first couple of readings after I came back after my hiatus, and I used the dice for that. But after that, I put them in the drawer and I forgot about them. I forgot where I put them. So I rolled the die, and we have Pisces today. So I am going to turn the camera. Oh, let me do a little announcement. I am doing $5 astrology readings. I really feel that it's important for us to know our stars, to know where we've come from, where we're heading, and what our gifts are, what we could possibly work on maybe, and just to know the energies that we're working with in this lifetime, I think is extremely helpful. And it can explain when you aren't feeling quite yourself. I have a lot of planets in Virgo, and so as the moon was going through Virgo, there's lots of things going on in Virgo right now. We're having an eclipse and a full moon in Virgo, so I kind of really haven't been all there. I feel like I'm on another planet, to be exact. I really feel like either time is slowing down or I'm slowing down. It's just not really matching up for me. I am feeling a little bit better today, but this full moon and eclipse, I think is going to probably be a little tough for me. Anyhow, well, I don't know if I made the announcement. I am studying astrology under Dr. Danny Astrology on YouTube. She is a constellational astrologist. She's amazing. She's kind of taken me under her wing a little bit, and she's helping me to understand what it means, what the planets means, what everything in these different houses means. So I'm learning from her. So I'm offering $5 natal chart readings, and I will read all of your planets. I will read the energies and the houses that they're in, and your north node, south node, and ascendant as well. And we'll just see what that means for you. And it's only $5 for now. It's going to, of course, go up as I get stronger as an astrologer and when I graduate her program. And so, but rest assured that Dr. Danny is my mentor, and I do talk to her on a weekly basis for sure. I do appear on her channel. She does lives, and I appear on her channel. I'm also her moderator as well. So if I do have any questions or something, I'm not able to get a reading on something, I can always ask the master, right? So rest assured your chart is in good hands. So just follow the Buy Me a Tea link in the description, and you can sign up to get a $5 chart reading, or you can get a tarot reading too. So oh, and also you can buy me a tea, which that would be awesome as well. It's all very awesome, that little Buy Me a Tea link. It's so cool. Okay, so that was my announcement. I do have some chats in line that I want to work on, by the way. I am going to talk to you guys, of course, about the astrology charts and how to read your own chart, what these things mean, and I'll give you a place where you can go to learn to read a basic chart on your own, and it's free. So I have that video lined up, and I also have a series on tarot decks because I feel that that is very helpful in learning to understand yourself. It's a good tool to have 78 cards, each with a different meaning, and you can pull as many cards as you want and make your spread, and it can just give you some random advice. You know, King of Swords, right? It can just give you some random advice to help you look at a situation in a different way. Sometimes, of course, we have bias towards ourselves, and sometimes it's hard for us to look at it in a different way, from a different angle, through a different lens. And if you have some cards or something that can help you, you know, look at it. So we've got the King and Queen of Swords here. So there's lots of air energy going around, but you also have some water energy thrown in there as well. And so you can kind of apply that to your situation and help look at your situation in a different way. And so that's how I feel like tarot is going to help us. All right, I'm going to turn the camera and we'll get going with your reading. One moment. Okay, here we go. So I only set up one camera to do the astrology reading, and I tried to get the second camera set up, but it just wasn't working, so I just figured I would flip it. I am going out of town today, so I only have time for one reading, and my son's hungry as well, so not only do I have to finish this up, put everything up, and then then I'm going to have to pack up the car. I'm going to have to make him some food. Okay. All right. Bear with me, guys. Now we can get started. Okay. So this is Tarot Avatara by Gabby Angus West. This is the Tattoo Tarot by Megan Munden. And here is the Medicine Woman Oracle by Christine Maillard. And we'll do the Oracle card at the end. All right, and we'll pull the Tarot Avatar card first. Oh, this is the Pisces. This is my die. And here is the other one. I made those out of clay. Okay, this is for the energy of Pisces. Okay. Uh-oh, my cat's going to want to jump up here. I think I said that earlier, but I started the video kind of in a chaotic way. I just have so much to do, as always. It's just, oh, I cracked myself up. But that's all you can do, right? You can't get mad, you can't stay frustrated, because it's just gonna get you mad and frustrated all the time, and that's not fun for me. Okay, one more good shuffle, and here we go. Pisces. The Star in reverse. Wow, what a beautiful card. Seven of Pentacles in reverse and Eight of Swords. All right, now this deck is a Thoth-based deck, okay? So Seven of Pentacles means failure in this deck. It doesn't mean reaping your reaping what you've sown. And so I had to learn that all on my own. Well, no, I figured it out. So this is such a pretty card, though. I mean, I love these colors. It's sad. This deck is made in the likeness of Frida Kahlo, who was a Mexican artist, and she was unable to bear children. So she's very sad about the children that she did not have. Okay, Pisces. So, oh gosh. And this card is beautiful as well. The Star. I mean, just beautiful. Sorry for those of you who are squeamish with nudity, but I believe the female form is beautiful. And then this is the Eight of Swords. I love this card. I've had this card many times already. So the feeling that I'm getting here right now for you, Pisces, is that you are kind of in your own prison right now. There seems to be some self-destructive behaviors that only you are going to be able to get yourself out of. You're not necessarily following your dreams that you've set for yourself. You've kind of lost track of that. And I feel that there is some underlying disappointment and sadness that you're not achieving and doing what you want to do, but you're drowning it out somehow. You might even be working with some devil energy here, in that you're maybe you're just taking on something to ignore the pain that you're in, and you're not necessarily working with these energies or working to make this better. We're going to draw from the tattoo. Oh, my green tea is getting cold. The Tattoo Munden. The Tattoo deck by Mega Munden. I'm telling you, I am on another planet. I do feel a little better. I think really, I was really worried about work. Had to close the month, and the things just kept coming up, and gosh, I can't even really explain it. It doesn't seem it doesn't seem like it was that bad though, but like I said, I felt like I was on another planet. I wasn't, my timeline wasn't matching up or something. I don't know. I still feel a little behind here, but I don't feel as chaotic. So I'm really interested to see how this new moon and eclipse are going to play out for me, which is on September 17th, by the way, and in the constellation of Virgo. All right. Dr. Danny has a good video. We just did a video this past Wednesday, I think it was, on the eclipse. So check that out. She talked about some wolf energy. I might have to pull this up a bit. All right. So we've got the Wheel of Fortune, Knave of Cups in reverse, Two of Coins, Six of Wands in reverse, Nine of Cups, the Star, okay, Nine of Coins, King of Coins, and the Knight of Swords. So we've got the Eight of Swords here and the Knight of Swords here. This is our air energy. Well, the Star is associated with Aquarius. I don't usually put the zodiacal signs in my readings anymore. But for some reason, it popped out at me that these were air signs. We've got the Star in reverse up here, but then we've got the Star upright here. And what I get, the feeling that I get here is, in order to pull you out of this self-destructive situation that you're in, this sort of your self-made prison, is really to remember the feelings, that the goals and the wishes that you had for yourself, the sights you set for yourself. Remember those feelings that you had when you thought about those goals, how it made you feel to visualize achieving those goals in your mind. And don't necessarily put too much stress on how you're going to get there, on how you're going to do it. Don't put too much stress on stopping logically this situation you've put yourself in, because I feel when people put too much emphasis on, I gotta stop this, it's almost like the yo-yo diet situation where you're like, okay, I'm not gonna eat any cookies for the rest of my life. You know, you go to these extremes, and it really sets you up a little bit for failure. And I feel like that's what this Knight of Swords is. He's a little bit logical because he's in this suit of air, but he's also very action oriented because he's a knight. And so I want you to focus on how it made you feel when you made those goals, when you set those aspirations for yourself, when you, in your mind's eye, you saw yourself achieving these and how great it made you feel. If you can focus on getting those emotions back, I think it's going to help pull yourself out of this little hole here. And gosh, I kind of feel like that was the whole reading, you know, just from these cards over here. But let's talk about the Star in reverse over here. We've got the Knave of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Nine of Swords. So, I did want to mention here the Six of Wands right next to this. The Six of Wands has connotations of being recognized for your achievements, other people's really acknowledging the good that you've done. And I want you to, I think it's important to keep other people's thoughts and opinions out of what it is that you're trying to do. I mean, take it with a grain of salt. People will say things to you, especially family, because they care. They don't want to see you going down this road of self-destruction, but sometimes they can say things to you that can sort of put you back, like, oh, well, you used to be a good soccer player. Oh, well, you used to da-da-da-da. And that can put you into a feeling of despair. And I think that's kind of what's happening here is you're taking all of these failures and all of these feelings about how you haven't quite lived up to what it is, and you're taking the thoughts and the recognition or lack of recognition of others, and it's compounding the issue. And that's what I feel is happening here. I want you to keep this out. Hey, kitty. Oh, it's okay. I want you to just keep other people's opinions out of your thought process. Oh, this kitty. Do have the Two of Coins here, which is kind of telling me that really this is a choice of yours that you're gonna have to make. You really are gonna, you gotta just cut the negative talk out. You have to let it be like water on the back of a duck. It beads and then it just slides off, because if you don't make that conscious decision that you're not going to let other people sort of pee in your Cheerios, it's really going to help you fight your demons on your own, because the only way out of it, like I said, is for you to remember your goals and for you to remember how it is that it made you feel. And we do have the King of Coins down here in reverse. And I just feel like this is really an emotional battle for you. There's just no other way to put it. It's an emotional battle. And I think that's kind of something happened that made you decide that, quote unquote, these goals aren't for you, that you're just, you may have experienced some sort of upset, maybe a loss, maybe the talk of others was getting to you as well, and so you decided that this isn't your path. But I think it is your path. I think these goals that you have set for yourself you've just kind of let circumstance and other people's feelings and thoughts on it kind of get in the way. But what I'm seeing here is this is a lesson with this Wheel of Fortune. This is a lesson that you needed to learn. This is something that you really needed to go through, because it's going to make you a stronger person in the end, and you're going to come out on top, because you are going to have gone through this adversity, this personal adversity that no one's going to help you out of, and it's only going to be you, your strength of will, your focus, and your remembering of what it is that you loved, and rekindling that love back again. That's what's going to pull you out of this. And I see success here with this Nine of Coins. I really do. I see success, and that's what nine represents numerically for me, is achievement. Really getting to that really achieving your goals and getting where you want to go. But this Wheel of Fortune just tells me that this is a necessary lesson for you to learn. And like I said, it's going to make you stronger. It really is, Pisces. So keep going, honey child. Don't let those naysayers get to you. And even though you are going through some self-destructive times, sometimes we just got to go through it for us to get to the other side. Sometimes we got to drink a gallon of Coke before we're just like, okay, I'm fed up with this. I don't want to do this anymore. And then perhaps it'll turn you off of Coca-Cola for the rest of your life. We can only hope, right? All right, Pisces, thank you so much for spending time with me. I'm really trying to get on more of a regular schedule here, but I really doubt that that's going to happen as far as readings. But just bear with me, be patient. And a lot of my readings, most of my readings, actually probably pretty much all of them, are pretty deep. And they're not something that you can tackle every day. It's an ongoing thing. So it might be a blessing that I don't throw all of this deep stuff out at you at once. So let's just go with the flow, and just know that I am coming back. I have lots of things planned. It's when I get back from that other planet is when we'll see maybe some normalcy here, right? But maybe that is the normalcy, just kind of sporadic readings when they can get there. Okay, that's enough rambling. Share this video for anyone who needs it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And thank you again for watching, and I will see you next time. Take care.